Okay, so today I'm doing something
a little bit different.
One of my really close friends is Lauren Elsasser. She's an incredible photographer, entrepreneur, mentor. She's built multiple successful businesses. She has an incredible career, and she's someone I look up to a lot. One of the reasons I look up to her so much is because she takes the time to invest in and teach other people like me and many others. This semester, she's teaching a class on entrepreneurship at Susquehanna University. She asked me to give a talk for her students, which is a huge honor, and I'm taking it very seriously. As someone who almost majored in communications and has an MBA degree, I've spent the last several years of my life giving a lot of presentations in school. It's something that's become very important to me, and over the years I've developed some rules for giving a great presentation, and I want to share those with you. Rule number 1, know your audience. This seems incredibly simple and easy, but I've been to a lot of bad talks where they completely neglect this part. In order to really connect with an audience, you have to understand their hopes and their dreams, but also their fears. It's very important to have empathy for your audience. The first thing I asked Lauren when she told me she wanted to talk to her kids were, how old were they, what grade are they in, what are they interested in, who are they? And this is like the perfect group of people for me to be talking to because I was just in their shoes. I know exactly what they're feeling. But most importantly, I know what I would want to hear if I were them. Rule number 2, outline your big ideas. The title of my talk I'm doing tomorrow is How to Sell with a Story or something like that. So I'll make an outline of all the big, main, important points and ideas that I want to make. It's very general. It's just to help me remember what are the things I'm trying to cover. This shouldn't be very involved or detailed. It's just very broad, only the big ideas, what you want people to walk away with. Rule number 3, and this is the most important rule. I am a huge proponent of storytelling. I think it's incredibly important in anything you're doing. But it is especially important when it comes to giving a presentation. I think that storytelling is one of the most effective ways to get people to care about almost anything. And this is what I use my outline for. I sit down with the outline, I go over all the main big ideas, and I figure out how to craft that into a narrative with ups and downs and make it a storyline. I'm also thinking about this the whole time I'm making the outline. I want things to flow in an order that allows for a story to be told. I really think that once you get good at telling stories, giving presentations becomes really easy and natural because really all you have to do is work the topics, the main points that you want to go over into a narrative and just tell the audience. Rule number 4, don't read, just talk. This one's really simple. Just don't read off of a slide or a note card. Like the most I ever look at a slide is if I'm referencing a very specific long number that's some data or an exact quote, but even then, when I'm giving a presentation, I want it to feel as much as possible like I'm just having a conversation with the people who are in the room. That doesn't mean it can't be formal or you can't be strict and get a point across. But when you watch any really great speaker, even if they're reading a teleprompter, it feels like it's coming right from their heart. Like they're very genuine and it feels like they're just sitting across the room from you talking to you. Rule 4 also has like a sub rule, and that's make your deck as minimalistic as possible. I use slides as little as I possibly can. It's mostly all graphics. There's barely any text. If there's data or number or there does have to be some text, it looks like a graphic. It's all very clean, very sharp, and branded.
A little bit different.
Rule number 5, inspire and motivate. After I listen to a really great speaker, I usually feel empowered. And that doesn't have to be the goal of every presentation, but I do think we have the responsibility to encourage people and lift them up. When I get the chance to listen to someone who's found a lot of success, if they're humble, I oftentimes walk away thinking, they're not really that special. They're human just like you and just like me. And that alone makes me feel so empowered and ready to take on my goals. I'm by no means an expert in any of this stuff. I still have so much to learn about communication, but it's something that I'm really passionate about, something that I love to talk about, and I wanted to make this video to at least get my own thoughts out as I'm preparing for this talk. We're on video number 10 in this series, and it still is not really defined any farther than just I want to make stuff, and I want to make stuff I'm interested in. I'm just excited to keep making videos, and I'm even more excited that you're watching. But the thing I'm most excited about is that it's 7:45 p.m. and there's still this much light in the sky. When I was downtown filming for this video, a really nice young guy yelled my name and said that he recognized me and said he was a fan of the channel, and that was like, I was shocked that someone even was watching, and I didn't get to ask you your name or anything, but thank you so much. That was like, that was a huge deal to me.